Come Saturday this week, Nigerians will be going to the polls to elect their next president and federal lawmakers for another 4 years. The success of this election matters not only for the African continent, but the international community.
So I call on all leaders and candidates to make it clear to their supporters that violence has no place in democratic elections, and that they will not incite, support, or engage in any kind of violence before, during, or after the votes are counted.
And with just about 4 days to the election, anxiety is high. In 2011, violence broke out in some parts of the country following the announcement of the presidential election result. The crisis claimed several lives, including 7 Youth Corps members. 4 years after the incident, Nigerians are going into another election to elect their leaders. This is why the NUJ say they organized this workshop for media practitioners, aimed at educating them on how they will cover the elections.
Normally, when people decided to engage in violence, is an indication that they are not satisfied with what has happened, especially the outcome of such elections. And I think in the past, we have witnessed quite a number of cases like this, right from during the First Republic up to what we saw and witnessed during the 2011 election. So I think the issue of having an election that is very transparent, that is free and fair, will really help the situation of Nigerians coming out to accept whatever outcome that we will witness during the 2015 election.
The NUJ president also commended the Independent National Electoral Commission for the inclusion of the electronic card reader in the electoral process, saying it will hinder rigging, which had over the years characterized some elections in the country.
I believe that the introduction of the PVC and the reader's card readers are really very, very important. These are issues I had the privilege of monitoring the success or otherwise of the card reader in Kano, which is one of the states that the mock trial was done. And I think to some extent it was very, very successful. Of course, there are some lapses here and there. And I want to believe that INEC must have taken note of such lapses. And between now to when the election will be conducted on Saturday, I want to believe that INEC will be able to rectify.
With the introduction of the permanent voter cards, smart card readers by INEC aimed at eliminating electoral fraud, Nigerians are hoping to witness the freest election ever.